What are some of the health benefits of intermittent fasting? Now, one of the main health benefits of intermittent fasting for a lot of people is it helps them regulate their hormones. So, insulin is a hormone that is secreted every time we consume flavored foods or flavored drinks, etc. And insulin is spiked and it says, what are we going to do with this food? So, that hormone is released. So, intermittent fasting helps to calm our body down and help us not to have that spike multiple times a day. And so if you are drinking a coffee that has cream and sugar in it, you're going to have the insulin go up and down and up and down. You sip it, and 10 minutes later you sip it again, and 10 minutes later you sip it again, and 10 minutes later you sip it again. Your insulin is going up and down and up and down. How about some Coke or some Sprite or a smoothie? And every time you're taking it in and then resting, your insulin's going up and down and up and down. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist. So what I've learned about this, I have learned from the internet and from reading. And what they say about this is that the higher your insulin is multiple times a day, your body can become resistant to the insulin because it's just saying, oh, this is crazy, I'm going to tune it out kind of thing. That's my way of seeing it. So insulin resistance is harmful. It causes inflammation. It causes autoimmune issues. It's crazy how insulin resistant is a cause of so many different things after I started reading about this. Dr. Jason Fung, who was the person I first learned about intermittent fasting from, is a kidney specialist in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He says that he can help reverse type 2 diabetes in his patients. This is like crazy mind-blowing that people who are on insulin actually may be insulin resistant, and it's compounding the issue to take in insulin. Now, I'm not diabetic, but there was a time about 10 years ago that I researched this a little bit. I came across the video called Sugar, the Bitter Truth. I'll leave a link in the description for you to watch that if you haven't already. It was pretty profound how harmful sugar is in general. This video is talking about a lot of different things, but I'm coming back around to saying the health benefits of intermittent fasting related to the fact that a lot of our diet is carbs and sugar, which gets turned into sugar in our body, which spikes our insulin even more. And so we can become pre-diabetic, and I think it's Dr. Jason Fung that says most obese people are actually pre-diabetic, which means I was pre-diabetic. I wasn't diagnosed with that. My dietitian was overweight when I went to see a dietitian. My doctor was obese. My cardiologist was obese category, which means 30 pounds past normal. They never said, oh, you're pre-diabetic now that you're in the obese category. No, they never said that once. So even though I was getting on the weigh scale at the doctor's office. So the health benefits of intermittent fasting: to rest your insulin, to not make it spike multiple times in the day. There's just a lot of health benefits. So don't take it from me. Listen to the experts. I will share a whole bunch of links in the description for you to look into this yourself. I am walking proof for myself. I'm, the case study of one, that intermittent fasting and a low carb diet does help. I was supposed to be put on blood pressure medicine because my blood pressure was high. That was one of the catalysts to make me want to lose weight because I didn't want to be on another med. So as soon as I lost the weight, no more high blood pressure. It was like it just disappeared. Never again do I have high blood pressure. It's not an issue anymore because I don't have that extra weight on my body. That was one of the many benefits that I had. The high resting heart rate, that was also something that came down as soon as I lost the weight. Diverticulitis flare-ups, don't have those again. Aches in my joints, I don't have that again. Like I would go for a walk, half an hour walk when I was obese, and I was sore for a day or two. Now I can go for a 2-hour hike with my daughter and her boyfriend's family. I was not sore at all the next day. And I wasn't even I'm not in that great shape yet. I'm working towards that, but it was like, I'm just not sore the next day after I exercise. It's awesome. So aches and pains, I just don't feel I have inflammation in my body. I really don't. It's such a good feeling. It's really, really good feeling. That's some of the health benefits that I've experienced and what Dr. Jason Fung talks about with reversing type 2 diabetes, which is amazing if that works. And so test it out for yourself. Try intermittent fasting plus low carb and just see how it works. And hopefully some of the videos I'm sharing with you can inspire you to see that, hey, if I can do it, anybody can do it. If I can do it at my age, in the middle of menopause, with all my 40 years of dieting experience and wrecking my metabolism, then anybody can do it. So go for it, try it out, and comment below if you've had success or if you are trying to do this intermittent fasting with the low carb. See how it's going, and hopefully I can help you with that. And send me a message on Facebook if you want to connect with me directly. Thanks so much for watching.